Hello students, in the last vlog we people have studied about the compatibility and incompatibility of the flower, that is on the basis of the pollen, which is compatible and incompatible. Okay, so in this vlog now we are going to see what happens when the right type of pollen lands over to the female reproductive part of the flower. Compatible type of pollen is landing over to the female reproductive part. This is the part where we will see the fusion of the gametes or the pollination. Okay, so before that we should see, okay, one more thing student, I have drawn here, although once again I will write. So you see the structure of the pollen. The structure of a pollen, then I have told you it is the exine. If you do remember, exine part is there. This is the entine part, which leads to the pollen tube. From here the pollen tube will germinate. It is having two cells. Vegetative cell is there and another one is there which is generative, right? Generative, and this will give rise to two gametes, right? Two gamete cells will be there. So in this way we will understand when this pollen is landing over to the stigma, what will happen. I've told you, as soon as the pollen is landing over, suppose we are drawing a pollen here, so many pollen will land. It's not necessarily one pollen is landing, maybe compatible type 2-3 pollens are landing at the same time, but the pollen tube who will be able to reach to the ovule will get fertilized. Okay, then only the fusion will take place. So here you can see structure student. This was the embryo sac. In the structure of ovule we have seen the structure of embryo sac where all the development takes place, right? So directly I have drawn this. This is the ovule which that can be there. Ovule we can imagine. Inside that the embryo sac is there with the 7-celled 8 nucleate structure or 8 nucleate 7-celled structure. Okay students. So here the pollen has been is already landed. What will happen? The pollen tube will emerge out from the entine part. You can see this is the entine part from where this pollen tube is emerging out. At the same time this vegetative cell is there that will help out the pollen tube to give path, to direct it towards the ovule region. Okay, so pollen tube emerges out along with the vegetative cell followed by the gamete cell. Here the generative cell, two cells are there in the pollen, vegetative and the generative. So generative give rise to two gamete cell. I have told you generative cell will give rise to two male gamete cell, which is followed by before that the vegetative cell goes and then followed by the two gamete cell. Okay, so we can see here vegetative cell is there and followed by the two gamete cell. So these are the two gamete cell. Two gamete cells are here and this is the vegetative cell. Finally what happened? This will reach in this direction and reaches here. This is the filiform student, the grass-like structure you could see. This is known as the filiform. This filiform directs the pollen tube. This filiform directs the pollen tube to enter. It gives space for the pollen tube to enter further. Okay, so we can see here these two cells are compactly arranging the egg cell. Means they are tightly holding the egg cell. So if the male gamete has to reach to this egg cell, needs space. How this space will be provided. So what will happen? The vegetative cell, this vegetative cell will degenerate either of the synergid. Vegetative cell, what it does is, it does that it degenerates either of the synergids And finally the male gamete, one of the male gamete fuses with the egg cell, will fuse with the egg cell, and on the another side the another gamete will fuse with the central cell. Okay, once again I am saying vegetative cell degenerates either of the synergids so that the space is being obtained for the entrance of the gamete cell. Two gamete cells were there. So one of the gamete cell will fuse with the egg cell, another will fuse with the central cell. This egg cell will further form the zygote, and this central cell after fusion with the second gamete will form the endosperm. Okay, in this way the fusion is taking place. One fusion is taking place with the egg cell, another fusion is taking place with the central cell, right? So in this way we can say that double fertilization, one with the egg cell, another with the central cell. So it is known as the double fertilization process in the flower. And here what will happen, already two nucleus are here. So when the fusion takes place, it becomes three nucleated structure. Okay, so this is known as the three nucleated structure 2. And here egg cell further forms the zygote. I will explain you through stepwise, student. We will see stepwise. Okay.